Hi, good day. I'm Mark Adtoon, Biscrim 2, Section 8 ko. Today, I'm going to discuss the theory and philosophy of police service. PNP mandate Republic Act 6975 entitled an act establishing the Philippine National Police under a reorganized Department of the Interior and Local Government and other purposes. As amended by Republic Act 8551, Philippine National Police Reform and Reorganizations Act of 1998 and further amended by Republic Act 9708. PNP seal, meaning and symbolism. Lapu-Lapu, the great Filipino hero of Mactan, as the best prototype of the best and most noble in Filipino manhood, in the symbol and embodiment of all the genuine attributes of leadership, courage, nationalism, self-reliance, and a people-based and people-powered. Community defense, Lapu-Lapu also personifies for us today as a civilian constitutional authority. The laurel, green laurel with 14 leaves symbolize the 14 regions' commands. It is also a symbol of honor, dignity, and the privilege of being a member of a noble organizations where the call to public service is par excellence, commitment to public trust. Shield. This is a symbol of the Philippine Constabulary, the first national police by virtue of Organic Act number 175. Medal of Valor. The highest honor that a grateful Filipino nation can bestow on its gallant sons in a service of the Republic. 3 stars. These symbolize Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and 1,700 islands and a territorial integrity wherein the national police must enforce the law and maintain peace and order with professionalism, zeal and dedication in keeping with the highest ideals and traditions of service to our country and people. Sun, it symbolizes the flowering, maturing, and ultimate realizations of glorious evolutions of the PCINP into a national police organization. National scope and civilian in character. Athens Shire and the 1986 Constitution, the traditional light rays represent the fighting guest provinces whose ideals of courage and patriotism the members of the national police must be possessed. PNP meaning and symbolism. Philippine monkey eating eagle, the national bird. This is the symbol of swiftness and ferocity, power, courage, and immorality. PNP shield. This symbolizes the protection of all citizens. The 3 stars. This stands for Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The 8 sun rays. This represents the 8 provinces whose deal of courage and gallantry. Patriotism led to their revolts against the Spain. Lapu-Lapu. This symbolizes the bravery of the Philippine National Police. Service, honor, justice. Service is the vibrant and cogent deeds and actions in response to the needs and wants of the people in distress. Honor could be the overriding criterions and consideration in the performance of their interest tasks from the missions. Justice dispense to everyone whatever due to him without favoritism or discriminating of any sort. Laurel leaves. This symbolizes the competency, brilliance, and honor in field of endeavor expected from each and every member of the PNP, Philippine National Police. This stands for identity or of solidarity. So, fundamental purpose of police service. Number 1 is major crimes. Major crimes included ang homicide, murder, rape, robbery, arson, kidnapping, and other heinous crimes. Number 2 is offense against public morals. So, example ani is sugal o gambling o prohibited drugs o uban pa. Number 3 is those related to maintenance of peace and order. Kanang mga kuan, illegal possessions of firearms o weapons, vagrancy o trespassing, assault, etc. So, police activities in response to these antisocial or criminal behaviors. Police works includes the following: PPSC, PSBRC. Number 1 is prevention of criminality, addressing of the root cause of criminal tendencies in the community. So, ang number 2 is repressions of crimes, includes the adequate patrolling plus continuous effort toward the eliminating or reducing the opportunities for criminal activities. Number 3 is apprehending of offenders, includes the taking of custody of offenders together with punishments. This discourage would be criminals. It also restrains the offenders from committing other offense. So, number 4 is recovery of property. Itong pag-recover sa mga property nga sama-sama kinawat nga o kaning mga property nga gigamit pagbuhat o pag-commit sa crime. Recover na siya aron ma-prevent ang crime na utro nga may tabo. So, number 5 is regulations of non-criminal conduct, also to the apprehensions of punishment offenders to secure obedience. Educations of the public falls under this police activity, and report concerning sanitations and public safety matters should also be considered. Principle of police organization. Span of control. It is the maximum number of subordinates at a given positions that a superior can supervise effectively. The span of control of supervisor over personnel or units shall not be more than what he can effectively direct and coordinate. Related levels of authority shall be kept to minimum. Delegations of authority. Organizations grows in complexity, it soon becomes apparent that delegations must take place. Organizations dynamics requires that authority responsibility relationship be established so that the hierarchical structure can accomplish its objective. Authority involves the right to make decisions, give orders, and expect to be obeyed in relations to work assignments. It is the right to acquire action others. It is a permission to make commitments, use resources, and to take other necessary action to make possible the performance of the assigned work. Responsibility and accountability. It is a double obligations. Responsibility, the obligation to perform the assigned work in suitable manner, or to see that someone else does it suitable manner. And 2 as accountability for its proper performance. Accountability is defined as the obligation of a subordinate to report the delegating superior upon the exercise of authority and performance of the assignment. Accountability is being answerable for one's conduct in respect to obligations. It is rendering of stewardship. The word responsibilities are used in his text to include his duties plus activities he can delegate to somebody else. The process of delegations does not relieve the delegator of any responsibility, accountability, or authority. Delegation is the act of transferring selected responsibilities with common shared authority to one more subordinates. Delegations of authority from a superior to his immediately subordinates. Unity of command. Unit of command means that each person from the bottom to the top of the organization has the one boss and no one but the boss should giving him direct orders. Chain of command is an unbroken line of authority that links all persons in organizations and defines who responds to whom. The chain of command is violated when one organization member communicates in an unofficial capacity with another who is not his immediate superior, subordinate, or colleague. The traditional organizational theory is a theory of organizational by Lothar Gulick. Post decor planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, reporting, and also budgeting. The new paradigm of administration. Chaos theory. This theory is used to when too much happens too fast, things seems out of control and collapse of the organization seems not only possible but imminent. Yet somehow out of this chaos order thus emerge as the organizations creates new structure and procedure to adjust to the new realities thrust upon it. Quantum theory. The police organization is an energy field and focus should not only be done what exists but also on what possibilities are for the future. Police functions. Line function. This include police operations directly addressing the basic police mission, patrol operations, criminal investigation and traffic direction and control and crime prevention activities. The staff functions. These functions primarily support the line function either directly or indirectly like those under planning, research, inspection, police record system, communication system, budgeting system, crime laboratory, service and community, and public relations. Staff functions can be auxiliary or support service. The communication and crime laboratory service which give immediate assistance to the operations line elements. Administrative service from the personnel and training which provide service that are less immediate assistance and supportive if the entire police department. Fundamental theories of police service. Home rule theory. Police are considered servants of the community. Effectiveness of the policemen and their functions depend on express wishes of the people. Policemen are civil employees whose primary duty is the prevention of the public peace and security. This is applied in countries that have decentralized government structure. This is commonly practiced in countries having decentralized government such as England, United States, and other democratic countries like Philippines. Continental theory. Policemen are considered servants of a higher authority. Ordinary people have little or no share in all the police duties. Direct connections with the police functions. This theory is applied in countries that have centralized government like France, Italy, and Spain. Concept of police service. Old concept of traditional police service is looked upon merely repressive machinery. This philosophy was supported by throwing more offenders and violators in the jail rather than keeping them out of jail. This concept emphasized punishment as the sole instrument of crime control. The yardstick or measurement of police efficiency was more number of arrests. Number two is modern concept. Police is considered as an organ of crime prevention. The police have broadened activities including certain aspects of social service and its objective. The welfare of individual as well as that society. That yardstick measurement of police efficiency is the absence of crime. Nature of a policeman. A policeman must have a mind of a lawyer, the soul of clergyman, the heart of social worker, discipline of any army sergeant, and integrity of saint he believes. In a community of law, while seeing little but lowliness, believes in the goodness of man. While seeing man most often at his worst, he works in a community men who resent his presence but depend on his faithfulness, knows his jurisdiction like sociologists, and he must understand the people like psychologists. He must take the long view of life like a philosopher and yet never losing his common touch. Basic police missions. The basic police mission has not changed since the ancient time to present days. It preserving orders by enforcing laws for conduct or laws.